big boys in the crack. Throw some D's on it. Just on the camera now.
Go. Move your feet. Now look where your hands are, coach. Look where your hands are. Hey. You got it. It's on the three. Here we go. You got it one-on-one. You got it one-on-one. You got it one-on-one. Pass rush. Move your feet. Move your feet. Good, good, good. Good job. Good job right there. Sprint. Go. Go. All right. Hey, go. Good. Stay there. Get on it. Oh, move your feet, Daddy. Go. Punch. 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 All right. Your hands are high. Good.
Yeah, my baby was like, he
All day. That's West Side, huh?
Yeah, West Side. They got Facebook Live. I'm like, how you get to see that? Like, where y'all at? How you looking at the game? Tell my brother go where he's supposed to go.
Hey, what y'all doing, man? The whistle ain't. Oh.
Take on any challenge. I'm like, what happened to his leg? I'm like, you know you're supposed
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this evening's Master of Ceremonies out of ESPN Studios, Matt Shea. Ladies and gentlemen.
All right. We'll call that a smattering round of applause. Thank you. Great to be here. They invite you back every year, and I'm thrilled to do it. You might recognize the face from some Emmy Award-winning performances like moving you ahead of the action due to time constraints on the game replays. So I'm really committed to the role here tonight. We've got about an hour and 20 to fill, and I'm going to fill that time due to time constraints. We're going to move us ahead in the action here and get to the jersey presentations. Great to be here at the Under Armour jersey presentation night, otherwise known as the Alabama Team Banquet.
Oh.
Hey.
M-I-Z.
Hey, I was looking at the roster. Don't blame me. I was just looking at the roster. You know, we got like 11 signees going to Bama, right? So it's about time they put together a roster. They have let that program backslide. Texas A&M, I think, has 7 signees. Good. Dig 'em, yeah, dig 'em. Auburn and Florida State with 6 each. I do not believe those women are playing for Auburn. But you're sporting the Auburn Tigers. Very good. Okay. I know. So we got some little Iron Bowl action here. Texas, Oklahoma, Penn State, Michigan with 5 apiece. Big 10, Big 12, flavor here. So that's great. Hey, we saw the video there. 2 teams playing for the national championship. Clemson and Alabama. It's about time they played again. Clemson, Alabama. Did you know in the national semifinals they had 21 combined starters who were former Under Armour All-Americans?
Awesome.
21. And they all played for Alabama. That's not true. But you saw in there Christian Wilkins, who had a great performance here at Under Armour 4 years ago. A couple sacks, returned a block point after for a score. He was sitting where you guys were sitting 4 years ago. Now he's competing for a national championship. Damian Harris, just last week, 2 touchdowns against Oklahoma. He had a touchdown, 100 yards rushing in this game 4 years ago. Justin Ross, just last year, was sitting where you guys were sitting, and against Notre Dame, 2 touchdowns, 100 yards in the first half. So you guys are sitting here now, but less than a year from now, you're going to be making a big impact in the world of college football. It's very, very cool to see. Kyler Murray, you saw him. He had to wait a little bit longer to see the field, but he won a Heisman Trophy. There could be a Heisman Trophy winner sitting here. Is there a Heisman Trophy winner sitting here?
Yes,
You know, they only give out 1 a year. It's going to be a challenge, but I wouldn't put it past any of these guys to be able to do that. You know, some of you guys are going to, from here, within the next week, you're going to go to college campus, and you're going to start school right away. Some of you are going to sign in February, some of you are going to wait until the summer to hit campus. Some of you are going to play in bowl games. Some of you will play in the college football playoff. Some of you will play in a 14 playoff. Maybe some of you will play in an 18 playoff. We'll see what happens in the next few years. Some of you will stay where you're signed. Some of you will transfer. Some of your football careers will go to the next level. Maybe you'll leave early. Maybe your careers will end in college. But all of you, one thing that will never change is that all of you are Under Armour All-Americans.
That's true.
That is something not to be taken lightly. So one more round of applause for this crop of players. So we got this crop of players this year. We're always looking for who's next. How about the future 50? We're the future 50 here tonight. Round of applause for the future 50. How about UA next? See, I got 4 kids ages 3 to 8. They're noisy when they're younger. That's true. 8th graders. Good job, guys. Great to see you here. And can't wait to see you guys here when you are Under Armour All-Americans at the high school level. You know, it's not just about the players. It's also about people that help you get here. What about the coaches? How many coaches do we have here tonight? Raise your hand if you're a coach. Round of applause for the football coaches. struggled with you, some have put up with you. Everyone can relate to that, but thanks to the coaches for being a part of this. Not only getting them here, but the coaches who are part of this event as well. And also, the majority of this auditorium is filled with not players, family. Parents, brothers, sisters. Guys, round of applause for your family. Cannot do it without them. Certainly some bearing the financial burden, travel, all of those things that go into getting you guys here, going on the circuit, all of those things. So certainly grateful for the family. Also grateful for the sponsors that have helped put this event together. Gatorade, our official sports drink. The Zenith, the official helmet and equipment. American Family Insurance, our presenting sponsor of the game selection tour and the fan vote as well. And of course, Under Armour, with the Under Armour All-American Game. Let's take a look at how Under Armour is making all athletes better through passion, design, and the relentless pursuit of innovation. We mentioned coaches, family, friends, and also helps to have some fans too. And that's where American Family Insurance comes in with the American Family Insurance Dream Fearlessly Fan Vote. There were 32 nominations, more than 1 million votes were cast. Check out how that turned out and the stories behind
Hey, listen, bro, this is prime, alright? If you ain't no dog, don't come to Florida. Hey, Billy! 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 Billy, where you at? Billy! Billy! You better get on this plane. Hey, Big E, hey, get this to the plane right now. Alright, I'm tweeting out right now. I need 2 dogs. See, how many dogs I gotta bring? Come on, I got alright. I look good. I feel good. What? Come on. So, them ballaholics over there, they're getting ready. We're gonna whoop their behind. They're behind. They're behind. Follow them, right?
Recording on your phone.
I mean, you do look good.
You feel good, and I play good.
We started, you've been coming here, what, 9 years?
We both have been coming here 9 years.
More?
Well, so here's the thing. Dion was one of my assistant coaches, and now he's a head coach, so he should be on my coaching tree.
It's part of your Under Armour coaching tree?
But I beat my tree.
And the branch beat the tree last year.
Yes, you did.
We just ran out of time, didn't we?
You literally ran out of time. How much has that been, you got any tricks up your sleeve here?
You know, they only allow us 1 trick play per half. That's the rule, you know. Go by the rules this year, all right? We've done a few.
We're going to cheat a little bit, right, coaches? We're going to cheat a little bit.
What do you keep coming back? What keeps you coming back to Under Armour All-American?
You know, some of the guys just said it. You know, you get to meet different players from all over the country, but I didn't have the privilege of watching these kids grow up like parents and coaches have done, all right? And watch their high school careers as closely as I would have loved to. What I look forward to is getting to know them now and watching them in the future. Because Dion and I both watch these kids at their respective colleges. We watch them if they're so lucky to play in the NFL. And we kind of feel prideful in that, hey, we saw where it all started in this Under Armour game. It's quite a fraternity that you guys are in right now. Be proud of it, but you're in it for life. And we hope to follow you in college and afterward if we can, guys. Believe me, we're so proud of that.
I like the maturation from the UA Next in the Future 50. Did some of the the plethora of camps that we do around the country that we get to meet these guys. Then the game. Then we're blessed to, they cross the stage on draft night on the NFL. And now they're becoming first rounders, and they blessing mother and father and grandma and Nene and all of them, making sure they fulfill their dreams. That's the satisfaction that we receive.
What was it like for you to took Herm Edwards, went to Arizona State?
Yes.
You became a head coach last year. What was that
I
like?
love it. I mean, first of all, the coaches that coach here are phenomenal. Some of the largest programs around the country, and I'm fans of many of these coaches. They just don't know it, and I follow them vicariously. Not only just on social media, but from the kids that they mature into the next level. But we have some phenomenal coaches, and I learned from them a lot during the week as well.
What do you think, what do you hope, I want both of you guys to answer this, Rich, what do you hope they take away from this event, both on the field and off, moving forward?
Well, yeah, I'm glad you said both on the field and off, because we all know in this room that this is the cream of the crop, athletically, on the football field. You look at these kids and you've learned how to train, you learn how to lift weights, you learn how to eat and get ready for something like this. It's phenomenal just looking at these kids. But I hope that they also realize that there's a lot of competition in this world. Not just in the football field, but there'll be competition in the classroom. There'll be competition when you go and try to get a job. There's always competition, but you've learned to compete as an All-American. You've earned that title. But anyway, we just hope that you continue to appreciate not only where you are, but who helped you get here. We hope that you guys appreciate who helped you get here, mom and dad and grandma and everybody else and these coaches, because they've sacrificed a lot for you guys. So you make them proud. Now, I know you do, but forever, you make them proud, okay?
I love this opportunity because not just that I'm a coach, you often forget I'm a father. So I got a kid over here, getting ready to get down, and I got a kid in the future 50 getting ready to get down tomorrow. So I'm in your shoes, but I hope this moment we get to articulate ourselves to you to understand that so many of us, a lot of you are my age demographic, we try to give our kids and try to get these babies what we didn't have. Because we had to work, but then we cripple them. Because we're enabling them. But we tend to want them to be the dogs and have the fire and the passion and the thirst and the hunger that we had. But how can we do that when we give them everything? So we're so busy giving them. I'm so busy.
Say it again.
We're so busy giving them, and I want you to hold on to this. We're so busy giving them the things that we didn't have. We forgot to give them the things that we do. Our parents gave us commitment, tough love, tenacity. They challenged us. They provoked change in us. They charged us. Oh, we got our butts whooped too. We got that. Yeah. We got that. We didn't get a pass. And we weren't enabled. That's why we are what we are today. So quit focusing on what we didn't have and give them some of those things that we did. Because those are the things that's going to propel them onto the next level.
The difference between enabling and empowering kids to do what they're doing. And a reminder, close with this before we get to the jerseys. Right, guys, you agree. Not just representing yourself, representing Under Armour All-Americans, both past, present, future, representing your family, your coaches, everyone has helped you get to this point. If you keep that in mind, things will turn out well, whether you play football or don't. That's almost irrelevant. We talk about being better people, better men, better fathers, better husbands. And that is the main goal of this week. Not just better players, better people. We hope you take that away with this remote set. With that, it is time to present some jerseys. Let's do it. Rosters, please.